Hello, Purpose and Power family. We are back with another video. Today we are continuing our conversation talking about the power of fasting and obedience. This is a part 2 to my original video where I introduced fasting and talked about the breakthroughs of fasting. But I don't feel like I talked enough about how fasting and being obedient really strengthens your relationship with God, and spending that one-on-one time is truly first and foremost, right? Because when you do that, it really gives you so much clarity and direction, and it realigns your thoughts with God's will. It strengthens your spiritual authority because certain breakthroughs comes from praying and fasting combined. It releases any strongholds, right? So anything that it was holding you, it gets exposed, right? Such as fear-based thoughts and worry and defeat or generational patterns. It gets exposed and it gets released. And it really realigns your heart, because fasting is not just something that we do to get God's favor. It's something that helps us realign ourselves, right? It humbles the heart, it renews the mind, and it puts our dependency back on God, because ultimately He is our true source. And fasting and being obedient is not easy. Trust me, I fully understand that. I mean, I started this journey maybe over a year ago, and I've had some ups and I've had some downs, but I can tell you that it has been really rewarding. And the most rewarding part is that I have really strengthened my relationship with God. I mean, my relationship with God is so much different now, and I am so grateful for that. And the way He provides and has provided for me, I mean, when He says that He will provide for you exceedingly and abundantly above all we can ask or think, please believe Him. Please believe Him, because He has and He still is, right? I mean, I am a walking testimony of how the power of God has really changed my life and my family's life. I am standing in answered prayers, and I know that can be the same for all of you as well, which is why I wanted to make sure that, I recorded this video and really shared a few more things regarding the power of fasting and obedience, because it is just so important, and it opens so many doors, and I don't want you guys to miss that, right? And when you fast and when you are obedient, please know that you will experience some resistance. And I said this in the last video, that's okay. That is just confirmation that breakthroughs are happening. I know for me, when I'm fasting and when I'm saying, oh, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to spend this one-on-one time with God, and I'm going to read my Bible. The moment I open the Bible, I get sleepy. I'm tired. Suddenly I'm just so tired, and I can't read through it. And again, that's just that resistance, or you may experience some distractions or frustrations that come up, and that's all resistance. It's just to stop you from spending that one-on-one time with God, so that you can get the breakthroughs that you really deserve, right? And when you fast, make sure that you guard your mouth. Not everyone needs to know that you are fasting. That is something that's supposed to be personal, but between you and God. So, if you tell a few family members and friends, that is fine, but it's not something that's supposed to be made public all the time, right? And when you're fasting, make sure that when you're spending that one-on-one time with God, that you take a journal with you, because I know for me, God reveals a lot on a day-to-day, but He really reveals a lot when you fast, right? So you want to make sure that you have a journal with you, because sometimes it comes at you so quickly and you don't want to miss anything, and you definitely don't want to ignore the instructions that He has given you, right? And lastly, before you break fast, you want to make sure that you show gratitude, and you want to make sure that you're obedient, and you ask, what life looks like for me going forward, so that we are not going back into those same habits that maybe He is calling us away from, right? And fasting looks different for everyone. I know normally you fast for a certain period of time and you don't eat, right? But some people have health conditions, and you're not able to fast that way. So maybe fasting looks like whatever you normally do that would take a lot of time, right? Maybe you devote that time to God. And when I say that, an example of that would be social media. I know for me, I will be like, oh, I'm gonna hop on social media real fast and just stay on here for a few minutes. And I mean, 5 minutes turns into 15 minutes, 15 minutes turns into an hour turns into 2 hours. I mean, that's just how quickly time goes. So maybe that is time that you could say, you know what, I'm going to stop social media for a few days to devote that time time that I would normally be sitting and scrolling to God. Just an example of a way that you can fast. But whatever that you normally would do when you find yourself devoting a lot of time to it, maybe that is something that you pause and devote that time to God if you are not able to fast the traditional way with food. But again, fasting is a beautiful thing. Being obedient is a beautiful thing, and it is so rewarding. And I encourage all of you guys to try it and see and experience the breakthroughs that happen for yourself, right? And you will not be disappointed with it. So that is all I have for you guys today, Purpose and Power family. Be purposeful, be powerful, and never settle for less than what God has promised. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.